Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramny, and this is another episode of Mini How to Draw. Before we begin, I just want to say a few things. As usual, what you guys need is a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pen so you can ink afterwards. As you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause at any time so you can catch up on your drawings. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. And also, if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely fine as well. So having said all of that, let's get to the tutorial. Alright, you guys, for my Hydra drawing, as you guys can see, I've already done an outline of a circle. I actually used a bowl for this one. So go ahead and do that. Pause this if you need to, and draw that circle as nicely as you can. Once you do, you just find the middle, and you draw a line going through the middle, this way, and also this way. So after this, you should have your circle drawn in 4 equal parts. Now the lines don't have to be super straight, they're just guidelines. So don't worry about them being, crooked or anything like that. It's going to be fine. But do try to get as even, get these 4 shapes as even as you can. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Let's get started with the top. And the first thing we're going to do is the skull. Let me zoom in. And we're going to start. Actually, before we draw the skull, what we're going to do is we're going to draw another circle. So what I want you guys to do is just follow the outline. Just try to keep the same distance from the outline on the inside and try to do it, divide it into 4. So do this quadrant first and then move on to the next one. And just keep doing that until you guys have a circle that goes all around. Now again, try to make sure that the space in between is equal all the way around. And if you do that, you should have a fairly circular shape that is almost perfect. So there you go. Now let's zoom in and work on the skull. From the center, here's my center right here, find a spot right above, right here. And then from the top, about this much from the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create an egg shape, essentially, with the bigger part of the egg. You know how the egg has a narrow side and a wider side? You want that wider side to be at the top and the narrow side at the bottom. And you want to try to make it so that it is equal on this side and this side. Okay, so there you go. Now we're going to find a spot right here. I'm actually going to draw a line right here, and it's closer to this side, as you guys can see. I'm going to find a point right here and right here, and I'm going to create this shape that looks like a teardrop. So it's a point over here, and then it gets wider until you have that teardrop shape. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. Now try to make sure that they're, the same over here and the same this way. There you go. Now just below this, I'm going to make an upside down heart. About that big. If you want, you can turn this upside down and you can draw the heart this way if it makes it easier for you. Okay. Now that you have the sides of, now that you have the eyes, you can find the sides of the skull about that far from the side of the eye. Okay, same thing over here. So you draw a line from here going all the way to the top again. So we're kind of steering away from that egg shape that we did initially. That egg shape is just there as a to help you out with the general shape. Okay. So there's that. Now here, right in the middle of the eye, I have this line that goes through like this. You want the cheekbones to come out like that. And then 2 lines that go towards the center here. And then right at the bottom of your nose, you should draw a faint line going across, and you want your cheekbone to go inward this way. So you want to find a point right around here and here. And you want to make these lines like that. Now make sure that they're even on both sides, even. Yep, now let's move on to here. A little line that goes out like that, and down. Now from here, you want to draw a triangle that looks like that. Let me fix that. I'm going to bring it a little bit higher. You don't want this to be too, what's the term I'm looking for? Too narrow. You want it wide, so you might have to bring this up a little higher so that you can have this wide. So you don't want it to go too much down like that. You just want it to be about that, this shape right here. Now let's draw the individual teeth marks, and I'm going to start right here. Just a tiny little rectangle like that. And from here, I'm going to just draw a very faint line going to these corners. One here and another one here. And then over here, we draw two more of these teeth marks like that and like that. Of course, you want to make sure that they're evenly spaced, I mean. So there you go. There's the skull, and just fix it up. Make sure that it's nicely shaped. The skull isn't, too much of an egghead. So I'm just shaping it up, getting it nice and symmetrical. And there you go. There's the skull. Now I'm going to draw a line from here going around. This is just a guideline. It's not the jaw, because the skull and the logo actually does not have the jaw piece, the mandible. Okay, so I want to draw just this outline like that. Now I want these two, just want to extend those two going out. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a tentacle coming from these lines that we just did. So I'll start right here and right here. And now you've got this right here. So you want to create a tentacle from here. You kind of want it to go up along, going up along the same angle as the cheek. And you want it to curl up and end off right around here. So here's a line, and here's the other line on this side. And you want it to sort of go up to that height, and you want to make sure it's the same on the other side. Now you just want to connect this line with this tentacle right here. Okay, and of course you do the same thing on the other side. And I think the tough part for this drawing is to getting the symmetry, because it is mirror image, and if you don't get it right, it sort of looks off, but that's fine. That's fine to do that. Okay, now we've got that on both sides. Okay, I draw the bottom part of the tentacle like this. I start off with this, and I just make it a little bit flatter at the bottom. So it looks like that. Okay. Loop it. Trying to do both at the same time here. It looks a little tough. If you want, you can focus on one tentacle first, and then move on to the next one. Okay, end it off right here. Like that. Okay, so end it off right around here. There you go. And that's one. We got to draw 4 more down over here. Now let's work on the next 2, and we're going to find the spots for it. It's going to be right here and one going down right here. Okay, so about that far from the tentacle here and going down like that. Okay, about this far down, or this far away, and then one going down. Now let's do the top part first, and you kind of want it to go right around here and here. Let me bring that up a little bit. And you kind of want the tip, or the top part, to go right here, sort of below this, right around here. There you go, and there you go. Okay, you want this to go down this much. Same thing here. So it sort of dips below the center line. And then you want it to go back out. Like that. All right, now from here, I'm actually, okay, so you see this little quarter that we've got over here. I'm going to try to find the center of it right around here and right around here. Right there. We should have done that earlier, but just try to find the quarter side of it, because that'll help you in determining where the things go. Now let's curl this in a little bit more. You go past this little diagonal line, and then you want it to go up like that. Okay, so it goes in like this, and you want it to go up like that. Now let's go over here. Let's move this way. And then you follow that curve. And here you kind of want to make a circle. Right here. I forgot to mention, these should be more rounded. So here you want to make a gear. Like a circle. It almost looks like a circle right here. And then now going back over here. Goes out like this, and now you want to form that little circle inside. There you go. Now just make sure that they're about the same on each side. Now let's move on to the last two tentacles, and before I do that, I'm going to draw two lines going down here and here, narrower than these right here. You want it to be a little bit narrower like that, and you want to find the top point like this and that. Excuse me. Now I'm going to draw these outlines first, because what I want is I want this to go down and then out like that. So it goes down a little bit and then goes to the right, meeting these two lines. Okay, now I'm going to draw two more lines going down the middle on each side of this middle line, like that. And what I want to do is I want to start back over here, two lines going down, across, down, and you want to make this circle right here, like that. And this one, same thing. So here again, it looks like a circle. Okay, right here, here's the tail of that tentacle. Here's the end part, right there. Okay, now here goes, spreads out to there. So there you go. That's the outline of it. We're not quite done yet though, because we have to draw the gears, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but these middle circle thingies are supposed to be gears, I guess you could say. They look like gears to me anyway. Let's go over here. We're going to draw 5 of these gears, starting over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the top one, just going to draw like that. So you might want to draw the top one over here first. Okay, and you want to try to draw it exactly the same as this one. It's going to be a little bit tough, but it's not impossible. Okay, there you go. There's the outside. Now we'll draw 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Again over here. 1, 2, 3. Now we'll draw 3 over here. We're going to start off with this point first. It just looks like that. So we'll do the same thing on this side. And then 2 more. 1, 2. 1, 2, right there. Okay, so now we're going to draw the inside ones. Let's start off with this one right here. And it's going to be, there's going to be 8. And let's just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys notice that it goes into the tentacle and not going out like this one right here. Okay, now same thing over here. Just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the 8th one. Okay, there you go. And same thing down here. There's going to be 8, 8 over here, and I believe 8 over here, and 8 over here. So we'll just keep going until we finish. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. Same thing here. There you go. And once you have that, you guys, that is it. That is the Hydra logo from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty short tutorial. And that is all the time that we have. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. If you are proud of your drawings, I would love to see it. So please go to the Google Plus community and post your artwork there for all of us to enjoy. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to do my tutorials or to make my videos, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links helps to ensure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff like this for you guys free of charge. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you guys subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters and easy to follow simple step-by-step instructions. So if you guys do like what you see, please hit that subscribe button below this video. And if you guys feel like being awesome and you want to support this channel even more, I have a support button that is on the main page of my channel. I have merchandise for sale, such as this shirt right here and this mug right here. Links to those in the description. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you guys like this video, commented below, or shared this video with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a coloring page of this tutorial and my other tutorials in this channel. Again, links below. Finally, thank you once again, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.